On this episode, we are subtracting negatives.
Mighty most def.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Let's make everything addition again. And that means no more subtraction. Because when we talk about positive and negative numbers, they're easier to combine when we don't have to worry about that subtraction or that minus word. Let me show you what I mean. Whatever equation or whatever problem that's given to you, I'm going to show you exactly a process how you can go through it and turn it into an addition problem. We're going to use additive inverses. I'm going to take the actual equation that they gave us, or the problem that they gave us, 1 minus 6, and I'm going to write it down, and then now I'm going to rewrite it so that it's an addition problem, and it's not read as a subtraction problem. Because if I read this right now, I would read it as 1 minus 6, and I don't want that. I don't want that minus word coming out of my mouth. So I'm going to cross off and just rewrite that first number. I'm going to then change it to addition. We're going to make everything addition again. And the last piece is to take the additive inverse of the number that we're trying to subtract. When we look at the number 6, it's positive. The additive inverse is negative. I've now converted a problem that was subtraction, or reread it as subtraction, now into addition. Addition of a negative, but it's still addition. I don't even like to say the word addition. I say that we're combining these numbers together. 1 combined with negative 6. And now I can use my number bonds. If I take 1 and put it as the beginning of my bond, negative 6 as the middle, I could compare these two things. All right, so if I have negative 6, I'm going to want to represent that with 6 red blocks. We use red to represent negative, and I've got these blocks, so that's what we're doing. We're representing them with 6 negatives. And then if I'm going to combine that with 1 positive, the only way to cancel out a negative is to combine it with a positive. It makes 0. Once you understand that these are additive inverses, a positive and a negative are additive inverses, we just take those off. And whatever we're left with, that is going to be our answer. So we can clearly see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negatives left. So I'm clearly going to put negative 5 as my total. All right, let's look at one more. I want to keep it short, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you one where we are subtracting a negative number. I'm going to rewrite exactly what I have. And then I'm going to go through my process once again. The first number will stay the same. Negative 10 won't change. I want to change everything to addition. Make everything addition again. And then I look at my last number and I want to use the additive inverse of whatever number I have there, which is positive 10. I can then put this into my number bond really easily. And the more that kids work with it, they get very comfortable using number bonds. They see here that we have additive inverses that we're actually putting together, and we get a total of 0. You can model this with blocks, and they can see that a positive will cancel out a negative, and that everything lines up. When you compare 10 red blocks to 10 green blocks, there's nothing left over. Everything cancels out.